couch with Vic. It's your debut on GRTV, so don't freak out on us here. But we're going to talk about one of your most anticipated games, and that's Heavy Rain from Quantic Dream. The most obvious question is why are you waiting for that game?
Well, it's from Quantic Dream, which for me personally, along with Team Ico, are one of the most innovative game developers out there. They try to be original, they try to push the boundaries of what they can do with gaming. Visually, it looks absolutely stunning, based on the physics engine, and it's going to be on the PS3. It's going to be out soon, so yes, I'm excited.
Tell us a little bit about the story, and in this kind of game, story is 9/10 of everything.
Well, anyone who knows about Quantic Dream or has played any of the previous games knows that it's always heavily story-driven. The previous game, Fahrenheit, was basically a battle between good and evil. This is essentially the same thing. The full title of Heavy Rain is The Origami Killer, and essentially what you do is you try to find, playing as 4 major characters, a killer. But the tagline of this game is what makes it unique. It's what would you do to save the person you love? And that alone lets you realize that David Gage, the director, the creative genius behind this game, is looking at tugging at the heartstrings of players. He's looking to get an emotional reaction. And it's been a long time since we got that in a game nowadays. It's all about bang, bang, kill, and whatever you have, which is all good. But this is something worth waiting for.
I also understand it's quite a unique approach that they're having, that you can actually kill one of these characters and they die for real, and that's something that I feel is just scary when I start playing a game.
Yes, it is, but it's part of what adds to the replay value. I mean, a character dies and essentially that journey in the game ends right there. But I mean, I for one know that I'll be trying to save all my 4 major characters all the way through to the end and then playing it again and again, and who knows, maybe see a bit of skin in there. Oh,
it's a Quantic Dream game, so it's guaranteed. I think I witnessed some sort of a striptease sequence with the female lead character, and it was the same thing in Fahrenheit. It was slightly awkward.
It's essentially what they try to do. They try to push the boundaries. It's been quoted and in some ways criticized as being an interactive movie. And in a way, one can understand why, because the gameplay mechanics, apart from your normal move from point A to B, involves a lot of QuickTime events. That is what draws a lot of the criticism from it, but that can only be viewed as a good thing, because games nowadays are essentially the next evolution in entertainment, and this is just another step.
I think QuickTime events, the only thing that I have a problem with is the fact that sometimes you only focus your eyes on that blinking button, and you don't really see what's going on, because it is a vessel to try and tell story. Something is happening, but when you play it, you essentially miss most of it because you're so focused on getting the button presses right that you sometimes miss what's actually happening and all the fancy moves or the critical life-saving maneuvers that they pull.
Yes, there's definitely that part of it, but I think, again, that's what adds to that replay value. You know, something you missed the first time around, you can go back, anticipating what you believe will happen, and enjoy it the second time round.
Well, we've heard why Vic can't wait, and I can't wait either, but we'll have to wait a little bit longer, but soon it's out there. So, Heavy Rain.
Heavy Rain.
Heavy Rain.
Everything I did for love.